Look at that. It's a cracker. I told you. It's a cracker. Talk about a needle in a haystack. Buffalo. The funny things you find out here in the desert. The coil is so big, so sensitive, it is picking up the camera, and that's what's creating all that noise. Try and get away a little bit further. You'll have no troubles hearing this. Right there somewhere, Tom. We'll just do what we did earlier. We'll just scrape the top off. And have another listen. See if it's still on the ground. Hopefully it's still on the ground. Here comes Tom's second piece of gold. Right there, mate, yep. Won't be too deep by the sounds of it. Yeah, I just scrape that out, mate, and dish that out, and I reckon you've got it. It's pretty shallow to scream that loud. I haven't had a quiet signal yet. Just the two loud ones. Oh, see that white puff of dust? Yeah, that. I like that. Always get gold around that. It's a decomposed floor. Alright, let's have a little listen now, mate. Be nice if it's still in there, but I think you'll have it. Still in there, right next to that rock that I said I like. Yep, right under there. And just scrape it to a fresh area. Oh, so that white powder? Yeah, this is definitely gold. Alright, that'll do, mate. Just whip that bit out and let me have a crack at that pile. I reckon you got him. Nugget number 2. Okay, so just grab a double handful. No. Back towards your boot, yep. No. Oh, this camera. No. Yep. Oh, she's a beauty. It's at least it's well over a gram. Yep, yep. That end. Yep. Nope. Yep. He's felt it. That's the one. He's felt it. He knows the weight.
Oh, it's a nugget alright.
It's a nugget alright.
I don't even need to stick that one in my mouth.
Yeah? Give us a look. Oh yeah, show that one to the camera, mate. Hold that one on your hand. Oh, look at that. It's a cracker. I told you. It's a cracker. Oh, look how river worn it is too. Oh, that's another beauty. Oh, well, that's 2 for 2. There's no rubbish out here. That's the floor that he just chipped into, and I always love that white puff of dust. I know I'm in for gold. Alright, once again, there was no mistaking that one. There's that. Give us a look at him, mate. Yeah, that's a solid 2 going on 3.
3 grams.
At least, yep, yep. It's a nice $200 nugget. Clunker. There you go. Look at that. That's different. I just actually scraped that out with my fingers. Look, you can still keep digging. That's just a hole in the rock. And as I swept over it, I heard a little signal. So, when I first got to it, it had this over it. And I thought it was just probably a hot rock or something. However that was formed, however it was, something like that. So I busted it off and I thought, oh, there's a hole under there. And that nugget was in there. What a shame that wasn't full of them, eh? soon as I moved that little bit of caprock off the top and exposed the hole, that brought the signal out. So there you go. It's only a little tiny piece, but listen to this. And I'm not even really near the coil. It's heavy for its size. Just another little bit, eh? I'll throw that in the bottle. So, yep, still working this gully, but it's thinning out now. This is all I've got in the last 2 days. Look. So not big gold, not many signals, but that was an interesting little one. So I've been getting them just, a couple just there, couple just up there, couple more down in the gully but further down. So I'll just keep mucking around here. I could even move these logs if I want, but it's windy and I can hear these fellas creaking. I mean, they can come down on a good day. Look at that one's busted off, and there it is. So yeah, you wouldn't want to really be under that when it comes down. And look at it, what a mess. There you go, there's the needle in the haystack. I honestly believe that was easier to find than gold nowadays. It's actually triangular, so it's handmade. Still sharp, you could still say with that. But another little noise here we can investigate. Could be a hot rock, could be a nugget. So far it's about 5 hot rocks to 1 nugget. The hot rocks have got it. But you just keep digging them. That looks like a likely candidate. There we go. And that's what you got to do. It's not all fun. Probably fixed to the magnet. This one does it? Oh, yeah, for sure. So the whole floor must have just been all made up of this, I guess. Unless this has come out of a volcano, or I got no clue because I'm not a geologist, but yeah, Hot Rock Central with a handful of nuggets in here. I'll keep working these little washers. That's a good looking spot just in there. I'll get up there in a sec. Alright, maybe it'll be a nugget next time. They can be sneaky little things. That one trying to sneak up the bank. It's a real little signal too. You hear that? It's gotten a little bit louder, I think. Oh, it's a tricky one. Yeah, it's a tricky one because that coil's so big. I'll try here. I'll have one more go at it and then we might leave this till tomorrow. I'm still not convinced it's gold. See if I can get the coil in there. Once again, faintest little noise, tiny little noises. Oh yeah, that's gold. Boy, I don't think it's too far off either. I'll get up here. Oh, excuse me, I'm puffing now. So, it's nice and cool now, but it must be around 5. Alright, I'll fill that in and we'll resume first thing in the morning on that one. I'm going to get Tom to clean that rock out, get that hole cleared back out, and we'll throw the detector back over it and see what's making all that noise. This is the signal I had yesterday, mate. At first it was really faint. And this is what we've got now. If you come in a bit closer.
Okay.
You hear that?
Yep. Some edge there, eh?
See under that rock there, those two little rocks?
Yeah.
I reckon just in there. We'll get Tom digging on that. And what I've been doing is those rocks just up there on the bank, those rocks right there, I have just pulled out of the creek down here, directly opposite this target, and they were layered one after another, forming 4 beautiful pockets of wash. So I'm going to be taking that in the bucket next, and this is similar, where it's just cracked and forming all these little chances for gold to be caught all through this rock. It's a great little spot. It's tough digging, but
It's quartz stuff in that sandstone.
quartz, is it? Yeah, let's find the reef. If that is the reef just up there, there's no reason in the world why there can't be either a continuation of it or another little separate event. Be nice, but this is probably just going to be one of those single nuggets.
Ooh. See the sparks?
Yeah, there's a few sparks flying yesterday too. I'm going to have to get in there and give you a hand doing this. Because you're smashing right down on top of the piece of gold. Which is, and it's in solid rock, isn't it? By the looks of it. Here's a look at this pick. Maybe I should have bought the big Matic over. Okay, so that's all solid right there. So there's every chance. Look, it could just be a little piece of gold just caught in here. But if that's solid rock, well, a bit of clay there.
Yeah, I was just trying to take the wall away a bit more.
Oh, I'm just seeing if it's solid rock, mate. And I think what we'll do is put the coil straight back in there now. It was that faint from the top, it probably isn't going to be big, but it's certainly making a lot of noise and it could be deeper yet. I'm hoping it is, but boy oh boy, it's going to be a crowbar job. Alright, see this rock, Tom? It's all one piece, isn't it? You could try chipping around it, but it sounds to me like the target is here. Yeah. Which would put it right in that rock. Unless it's the front of the coil, picking it up and it's down in there. We're going to have to watch this one. We've got a fair bit of excavating to do. Tom just got that nice bit of rock out. So we've got a good hole there now. Yeah. Listen to this now. I think it's shifted and I think it's already out. And right in there, Tom. Yeah, look at that, handfuls. That's it. That's the one. I don't know which hand. Nope. Yep. It must have been sitting right down the side of that rock, I guess. Yep. Oh, you can hear that, can't you? Can you feel it yet? There it goes.
There it is.
Ah, good one.
Oh, it's a chunk.
Hey?
It's a chunk.
It's a chunk?
Nothing else.
Oh, good. It's about time.
Not bad.
Funny old shape too. Look at that way. Oh, there's a little mark on it, and that will be the rock. sliding against it that it's caught against. Oh, well, another nice nugget. And all that rock that I took out that was forming a natural riffle box is right there. So now we know that gold's definitely passed through this section of the creek, which is up higher again of where we've been working. And then the other day I got a nugget just up there. So some of it from up the top here has definitely flown down and into the creek. Meanwhile, that probable gold source back behind me in that indentation in the side of the hill has fed all this smaller gold into the creek, which would make that initial 1.7 gram, which looked like a leaf, and then the 3 point whatever, just over 3 grammer, which was folded, was just down a little bit further. And usually I get the biggest nuggets at the bottom of a run. So that could have flowed all the way down the creek, and then from there, being up this high, and then from there down lower, I'd say from that indent it's been feeding in. It's all guesswork. You just got to keep digging, keep locating targets, and try and build a massive picture in your head of what's been going on. Alright, I'll put the coil back in there. We'll have one more listen. This one can go in my mouth for safekeeping. It's quiet, I can hear it already. Well, I will be taking all this. Now, I don't think the detector's going to pick up the little tiny pieces. But I'm going to have a little bit of a dig and investigate in this part of the creek. All this rock's cracked up. Look at that groove there. Alright, back to detecting. Excellent, mate.